What's good, everybody? Back again. Peace and love. Want to just show through some of my posts recently. Oh, I got banned videos. Yeah, fully banned. Banished on YouTube. Still available in these threads. What I was talking about in my banned video. Very keen, interesting find there. How dare me? How dare me make a video mildly talking mutually to a nice lady that worked at the Dare booth? Huh. How dare me? How dare me? Posted it on my Instagram. Article. Silly meme. Thing. This is a curious one right here. It's so similar. Pretty much the exact same thing, you know. Huh, this one. And, I'm getting there, bear with me. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to kind of show everything. Got a cool shout out from the homie on YouTube, or on, on a YouTube video, on a D-Live video. Titus Frost does some interesting research. Good work. Some of the genomic stuff I find. That's an interesting video. I'm getting on Dare. That's what I made 2 videos interviewing the Dare people to see if they were against the synthetic pharmaceutical drugs. It's a funny meme. This is a research thread that I did a few days ago with about 34 posts in it in the comments, and these are all the posts. It's all regarding Omicron, and actually sparked this research from Wise's live stream that day in the morning. He went live and discussed the IFNs, the interferon Omicron, and I think that's been overlooked as the significance in that. So I kind of tried to like connect all this stuff together in a way where if you can look at the entirety of all this in this thread, you can kind of make some sense out of it. And I mean, I threw some other stuff in here just to, you know, give the all the research communities, you know, due credit, and looking into all of it. This isn't all just me, you know. I find a lot of stuff. I found this stuff. I find a lot of curious stuff. Yeah, these are like the inhibitor, the beta sarin drugs. It's all this stuff's connected. I found this one. This is silly. The Star Wars Omicron class attack shuttle. That's what's going on. New drone. This is my video here. This is the first video on my YouTube channel that's still watchable. And there's a link in here somewhere to my Instagram one with the better interview with the Dare Lady. And I'm not reading all this because I want to keep it vague, but you can see it. Found this. Now you can't even look sometimes. You have to crack around on there to get to see some stuff if they have little stupid blockers. This one they're talking about, oh, we're gonna have to genome your whole sequence now. Unbelievable. Freaking ridiculous. These are really interesting videos. Come in here and check these. But the point really of this video isn't necessarily all these posts. This all these posts are making the case of what Wise was talking about with the interferons and how they're being targeted. And they're saying they are making a false claim that it's a variant when it's a IFN. Okay, so here's where we're getting to here. My post. This is a little confusing to come back in and look at just because of the way I made it. Okay, so here's the top post of the thread. And I quote, "When the scientists spilled the Cynthia and the oil in the Gulf Coast in 2010 and ran synthetic drug bath salt zombie stories in the exact same time in the path of the Sin biohazard waste disaster, I knew." And then my next comment under the top thread post tweet there is I'm giving this challenge and I'm asking for basically, since they have these type of microscopes. Watch this video, by the way, it's pretty darn interesting. They have these super high powered microscopes, so I'm saying, how come we need to be able to see a video of the standard traditional ones and the variants all next to each other, isolated, side by side, on video, with a narration that's perfect. It needs to be provable, like where they need to show the whole process, putting the camera up to the microscopes and everything. Like, they need to do the whole thing and prove this thing once and for all, because all this is just not cutting it the way they keep telling us. I'm saying no CGI, no genomes, no genomics. If you post something on here and it's not, and this is my challenge thread, and then this is also my thread to show my finding on here. This is what I found on the Omicron site, Scientaomicron. Check this out. electron microscopy, spectroscopy. So my challenge was to, I didn't even know about this. I was just looking up these type of different, the world's strongest microscope or whatever, you know, looking on searches. And I come across, sure enough, and I was talking to these guys in the other chats, and we all kind of developed some of this stuff. But this is the company that I found. And if anybody could see it, quote unquote it, these guys should be able to see it. These are articles that has microscopy pictures of the stuff, but this doesn't cut it for me, because if you come in here and look at, you can read all this, and it got the genomics and blah 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 and the science and whoopty whoopty whoop, and you come in here and you look at the images and look, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I can't tell that that's not a regular one. They say it's a new one, a part 2, but how do I know? That's not the regular one. Sorry, I'm kind of ranting to get through all this, but it's super curious and interesting to me. So in here, I have this thread. I have a thread within a thread with this mirror thread. Omicron LinkedIn link mirror, that's what I call it, and it goes like this. Scientaomicron. And I'm going to briefly get into this because this is maybe a confusing video if you don't look carefully and read all this stuff that I'm not saying. So here's this thread. Boom, got their Instagram. Boom, got their YouTube channel. This is just a funny meme that matches. And then boom, the hitter right down here. I'll show you this in a second. I'll show you this.
Scientaomicron is the leading innovator and supplier in surface science and nanotechnology research instrumentation. Our products allow researchers to visualize the surface structure of materials at the atomic scale. Scientaomicron traces our origins back to the Nobel Prizes in 1981 for electron spectroscopy and 1986 for scanning probe microscopy. Our instruments today are the result of the past 35 years of innovation in these techniques by our teams of experts. To date, we've built and installed over 1,000 systems around the world. These instruments have been used by 3 customers in Nobel Prize research. Challenges of materials research at the atomic scale include environmental impurities. All our instruments are fully enclosed in ultra-high vacuum and can be connected to form a materials innovation platform. This allows a sample to be grown and transported for analysis without leaving the ultra-high vacuum environment. Materials research begins by depositing layers of atoms to build a sample. At the Max Planck Institute in Germany, molecular beam epitaxy is used to create samples that are transported via linear transfer line to an angle-resolved electron spectroscopy instrument for analysis. The Fecher Group specializes in 2D materials research, including topological insulators that underpins quantum computing and spintronic devices. Another analysis technique is scanning probe microscopy, which enables researchers to complete a variety of studies, including the analysis of single quantum structures. Redinger Group at the University of Luxembourg use their scanning probe microscopy instrumentation to perform high-resolution atomic imaging on thin-film solar cells to improve their efficiency. In surface science research, it can be important to understand the underlying structures of a material's surface. At Binghamton University, researchers and industrial users are exploring materials for the batteries of the future. Our hard X-ray photoelectron spectroscopy instrumentation allows users to probe deeper into the sample, up to 50 nanometers, and access deep core-level electrons without the need for a synchrotron end station. We are a committed part of the research community. Our team of 40 service engineers are positioned around the world, ready to support customers throughout the entire research process. Our instruments are research platforms enabling the global race for new, unique materials and solutions. We look forward to seeing the technologies of the future enabled by our products.
So, yeah, that's very interesting, right? And you might be thinking, oh, cuts, what the hell is this? Like, what did you find this, and what does this have to do with, how is this is something else? Well, is this something else, or is this what I'm saying to look at this? Okay, so, and what I'm trying to show, what I mean by that is this, what I was going to go back down to. So this company, it appears to be that they develop, if you, like this video I just played, they develop, that's why I titled it Making Nano. They make nanotechnologies. This is on their websites. So they do this. Look. Omicron. Graphene. It even says, come get your graphene. It says it somewhere on here. I was looking at it like, oh my god, that is so ridiculous. And then, yeah, this, oops. This link is from in this link. It's this one. So yeah, all this stuff's connected. You read this article, they're saying they're gonna schlong it up your nostrils, and then it's freaking ridiculous. This is a German company. This is Germany. Like, this is on their LinkedIn. It's all on here. It's all in here. You can find all the, like, for example, you come look at it in here. Their Instagram. I haven't even explored all this yet, but I could tell it's curious. Have all the CGI, and I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. So yeah, that's why I made this channel like this, or this post to be like this. Omicron LinkedIn link mirror, and the LinkedIn post is their company, this Scientaomicron. This is their YouTube channel. You can come in here and see all their decombobulations. And then, I don't know if any of this makes any sense to you. This makes sense to me. Any questions or curiosities or interests, or come in and read it on my thread, come in and post whatever extra stuff that goes with it. This is just educational post for researching and trying to get to the bottom of some of this stuff, and how this really work. And I'll leave it here.